Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toyscapades channel in Malaysia. Today on the channel, I'm checking out one of the evil minions of the space crime lord monster from Silverhawks, Hardware. Now, Hardware may on first glance look like a short, non-threatening gremlin that probably gets pushed around a lot by the other bad guys. But he's in fact the team's resident weapons expert, and he's absolutely the wrong alien troll to mess with. Now, I'm really impressed with the sculpt work on this figure. He looks absolutely like his animated counterpart that we saw on the cartoon show. Overall, I think that the sculpt work on all of the classic Silverhawks figures have been excellent. And there's quite a lot of detailing worked into the figure's body as well. As you can see, there's a lot of ammo here on the straps and a ton of pouches actually, on the front and back. Kind of like a Rob Liefeld character from the 1990s. Now, despite looking like a solid block of plastic, I was actually surprised with the amount of articulation that they managed to pack into him. He's got articulated arms and feet, strangely. Not sure why the feet need to move sideways. Maybe it's for stability. Okay. Aside from that, he also does have some, head movement. Yeah, but you only seem to be able to move him, from side to side slightly. All right, there's a little bit of hindrance there, but just enough for him to give you sort of like a menacing side look. Okay, yeah, kind of like he's like you, and then he raises up his arm here, and he's like, "You did this." Okay, then you get to his oversized backpack. Yeah, this thing kind of looks like a storage locker for all of his weapons, or it could just be a rolled up sleeping bag. Okay, some very good detailing worked into this thing, and it's actually a solid piece of plastic. Okay, it's not rubber or anything like that. Okay, it's just a pretty hard piece right here. Okay, and yeah, I love all the details that they worked into this thing here. It's fantastic. Okay, but what this thing actually is a secret chamber that houses his weaponized companion bird, and there's a secret button concealed here in the storage locker backpack that shoots him out. Okay, you guys ready? Let's shoot this guy out. Check that out. I gotta say that the spring mechanism on these old KENNER toy missile launchers are just fantastic. Okay, right? When they want to shoot something out, they really freaking shoot it out. All right. Yeah. So this thing just blasts all the way out. Okay, and this guy is supposed to be called Prowler. All right, Hardware's weaponized companion bird. And he comes folded up, and what you need to do is just spread his wings out, and you basically have the whole piece right here. A pretty cool piece. All of the Silverhawks characters, the heroes and villains, came with a companion bird, right? And I like how they've actually managed to conceal him in the backpack here, like some sort of a weapon. Okay, so this thing shoots out of a launcher that's on a tray, and what you need to do is to basically just fold him back up again to reinsert him back. All right, just slide him onto the tray like that. All right, push it all the way in until you hear a click. And that's it. All right, this thing's gonna be locked and loaded again. Now the back of the Hardware figure has got two slots, one at the top and one at the bottom here at the back of his waist, but the backpack actually only packs into one of them. All right, I'm not sure what that lower slot there is supposed to be for. Was it for like a vehicle that they had planned? But yeah, so the backpack fits onto his top section there very well, and he looks fantastic. Okay, with this thing on his back like that. He doesn't topple over or anything like that. The stability on this figure is incredible. All right, and with this thing on his back, you can actually also swivel it around, kind of like a real missile launcher. Okay, that he's lugging around, and you can basically just aim it at the enemy, and if you choose to, you can launch Prowler straight out. Pow! Saw that? It went straight for the camera lens. So awesome. Now, if you wanted to, you could also have him sort of like holding up the backpack over his head with both his hands and just sort of like just hurling it straight at the enemy. Okay. Okay guys, so that's my look at the Silverhawks Hardware figure. Now, as I understand it, this figure was actually released in the much rarer second series of figures that were put out, and he's pretty hard to come by, okay? As with most of the figures in that second wave. Alright, so if you do see him turning up, someplace online, if somebody's letting go of him, do not hesitate to pick him up. It's a great figure. Let me know what you think of him in the comment section, and I'll catch all of you guys again real soon. Thank you.